think it's connecting. All right, I think I'm connected. Well, I guess we'll find out. Hope all is well, guys. Good morning. It's what day is it? Tuesday. It's Tuesday morning. We've been working here for a little bit at the shop here this morning, but we're just going to start the day off. We got to finish the Tundra today, so I got to do an interior detail, light interior detail, and then some exterior coating maintenance. But we'll start today off with just a quick prayer, and then we'll just read a couple verses of John, the book of John. I think today we'll read. Yesterday we read verses 1 through 5, and then today we'll read verses like 6 through 34. And I read it real quick. It's been a little while since I read John, but we'll just read it and then get back to detailing the Tundra. So yeah, let's just say a quick word of prayer. Thank you, Lord, for this day. It's another beautiful day out here in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. I pray that everyone else is having an awesome weather wherever they live or wherever they're tuning in from. Also, just want to pray here locally for rain. We could use some rain here, Lord, to help with the crops and kind of drop down some of this pollen. We just want to pray for anyone watching here today or anyone not watching. We want to pray that if anyone's struggling or whatever's going on in their life as far as illnesses and this and that, that you would continue to work in them and heal them. And we just thank you for everything that you've given us. And please allow us to better understand your word as we read it here this morning. In your name we pray. Amen. All right. So, John, yesterday we read verses 1 through 5. John 1 through 5. It was in the beginning. It was like kind of going back to the book of Genesis, like in the beginning. So John, who wrote the book of John, it kind of took us back to Genesis, like in the beginning was the Word. So like Jesus being the Word in the beginning was God. So yesterday we figured out that Jesus is God. Jesus is God in the flesh. And then today we'll just read it and see where it goes. So verse 6, John chapter 1. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm trying this new Streamlab thing. I don't know if it's working or not. So there was a man sent from God whose name was John. He came as a witness to bear witness about the light, that all might believe through him. He was not the light, but he came to bear witness about the light. The true light, which gives light to everyone, was coming into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made through him, yet the world did not know him. He came to his own, and his own people did not receive him. But to all who did receive him, who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God, who were born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but of God. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. And we have seen his glory as of the only Son from the Father, full of grace and truth. And then it says, John bore witness about him and cried out, This was he of whom I said, He who comes after me ranks before me, because he was before me. Far from the fullness, we have all received grace upon grace. For the law was given through Moses, grace and truth came through Jesus Christ. No one has ever seen God, the only God who is at the is the, no one has ever seen God, the only God who is at the Father's side. He has made him known. Verse 19, and this is the testimony of John. When the Jews sent priests and Levites, I probably can't pronounce any of this right. I'll just start over. And this is the testimony of John. When the Jews sent priests and Levites from Jerusalem to ask him, this is John the Baptist. This isn't John who wrote the book of John. John the Baptist. Verse 20. So he was sent. He was sent priests and Levites from Jerusalem to ask him, "Who are you?" He confessed and did not deny, but confessed, "I am not the Christ." And they asked him, "What then? Are you Elijah?" He said, "I am not." "Are you the prophet?" And he answered, "No." So they said to him, "Who are you? We did not. We need to give an answer to those who sent us. What do you say about yourself?" He said, and this is what John the Baptist saying, "I am the voice of the one crying out in the wilderness, make straight the way of the Lord, as the prophet Isaiah said." Now they had been sent from, now it says in parentheses, now they have been sent from the Pharisees. So they're asking him again. They're asking John the Baptist this. They asked him, "Then why are you baptizing if you are neither the Christ, nor Elijah, nor the prophet?" And John answered them, "I baptize with water. Among you stands one you do not know. I gotta read this again. I baptize you with I baptize with water, but among you stands one you do not know, even he who comes after me, the strap of whose sandal I am not worthy to untie." These things took place in Bethany across the Jordan, where John was baptizing. The next day, um, the next day, it says, the next day he saw Jesus coming toward him and said, "Behold, the Lamb of God, who takes away the sin of the world. This is he of whom I said, after he comes a man who ranks before me, because he was before me. I myself did not know him, but for the purpose I came baptizing with water, that he might be revealed to Israel." And bore witness, John bore witness, "I saw the Spirit descend from heaven like a dove, and it remained on him. I myself did not know him, but he who sent me to baptize with the water said to me, 'He on whom you see the Spirit descend and remain, this is who this is this is he who baptizes with the Holy Spirit, and I have seen and I have borne witness that this is the Son of God.'" So I to break this down in a couple of minutes. It's tough. John the Baptist came. John the Baptist was born like around the same time as Jesus. Um, I would say it's probably good if we were in like a Bible study, you'd probably go back to like learn a little bit about John and how an angel came to his parents, um, just like an angel came to Mary. It was kind of the same thing, but they said they were going to have a son, and that would be John the Baptist. But John the Baptist came basically to help get people ready, start to get people ready for Jesus. Jesus is coming, and for people to he like led the path for Jesus to come, and he was baptizing people. But you could go in deeper. I don't fully understand. The biggest thing I learned last year, which I said yesterday, is like the book of John was not written by John the Baptist. John the Baptist is a whole different guy than the guy that wrote the book of John. But he helped lead the way. Um, help lead the way for Jesus is coming. So yeah, it gets, just with John the Baptist, it gets pretty interesting on like how he came, and like before he was born, and then how he died and why he died, and how yeah it's pretty great. It's a really good story. So yes, that's the we got into John the Baptist, and then yesterday we'll get into, it says here, verse 35, when Jesus calls his first disciples. But yeah, no, that's good. That's good for today. Probably should get over here and start detailing. And yeah, let's see where we go. My phone's charged up today. I need to grab my coffee. Phone's charged up today, so we'll see how far we can get on this. I want to try to get this Tundra done today. I don't know if I'll be able to video all day like I did yesterday. I videoed for a long time, but I'm going to try to video as much as I can, but I got to get this thing done today. I didn't do too much to the inside yet. Let me flip the camera around. I got this new app. All right. So I got to vacuum this thing out, vacuum it all, and then yeah, I'm probably just gonna hit it with the PNS Express. Here, let me get this camera set up. It's not very dirty. It's just light dust. Just light dust. Like the carpets and stuff don't need extracted. I would say the seats still need lightly scrubbed. Nothing real aggressive. Just a light detail. So I'll probably use the PNS Express, which is, oh, camera's falling down. PNS Express. Yeah, I probably can't even find it here. Oh, right here. The PNS Express Interior Cleaner. So it's like a light cleaner. It's not too aggressive. And we won't have to apply like a dressing or an interior conditioner once it's all done. But yeah, let's start with just the basic vacuum. I want to put on my headlight a while. I can't detail an interior without a headlight on. It's just, I just can't. How you guys doing this morning? I don't know. If any of you are tuning in, can you leave a comment? I want to see if these messages are popping up. They might not even come up. It says connected to a chat. Trying to get this microphone attached to my head. I did have, it's good. I did have the heat on this morning. Probably turn that off. Let me try typing in the chat once here. See if it pops up. That came up. Huh, that's cool. Probably get I'll blow out in between the seats in case there's anything in there. Ah, there we go. Good morning. Just gonna blow out in between the seats. This saves a little time. Oh, you got some pretzels and stuff there. Yeah, I'll just blow out in between the seats. That way I don't have to vacuum quite as much in there. Usually give a quick blow to any doors. And kind of stink bugs on the dash. Blow them out. Blow this other side out. I'll put you guys there and we'll see if anything comes out. Oh. Couple little crumbs, not too bad. Take out this floor mat. Doesn't really need clean. We'll just vacuum this floor mat. It was underneath the WeatherTech mats. All right. I think I'm just going to blow out these couple areas and then we'll start vacuuming. This one I probably could vacuum it last. It probably doesn't need vacuumed right now. Pretty good. As far as vacuum, I've been using this Vacuum Made. Did a video a year, probably a couple years now. Vacuum Made vacuum. It works pretty good. Actually, well, it works really good. I want to buy one for my house. Tighten this thing up so it's not wobbling everywhere. You can see the white Vacuum Made here. If we had it fall, I had it attached to this thing and it fell down. It's got a big dent in it here, but it still works awesome. I like it because it's got the 50-foot or really long hose. It's not the cheapest vacuum, but it's very well built. All right, let's start. Usually when I vacuum, I'll use a couple different attachments, at least like a brush and then a longer attachment here. I'm gonna get this thing started to vacuum. I don't know how I'm gonna put you guys. I'll just put you right here. That'll be good. I probably should get like a head mount, maybe. Biggest thing is just so my phone doesn't fall over. Not really bad at all. Even the vents look pretty good. I'll just give it a real light vacuum. This thing doesn't need much. A lot of it we'll get when we wipe all the panels down. I will give it a final vacuum once it's all done. After everything on the inside's done, I'll give it a final vac. So I don't have to get everything right now. Just try to get the majority of it. But it's this thing. Now I know why John wasn't sure if he wanted the interior detail. This thing's not too bad. Any of this, I usually won't hit with this vacuum brush. I just don't want to scratch any of this stuff. This brush could scratch any of this stuff here. Probably have to look the other way as I'm moving the camera so you don't get dizzy. I like when the seats move faster. Or that or manual seats, then I can just move them around quick. We'll wipe all this down. It's really not bad at all. I'll hit all this when I wipe it down, but sometimes it's not a bad idea to keep a brush in your back pocket as you're vacuuming. No dog hair. Not one spot of dog hair. I lied. There's a couple pieces here. I can't remember if these seats fold down. I'm not too worried about it if they do or don't, but can't tell. I'm thinking they do fold down. He's got a subwoofer back there. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, let's see if we can get this seat to fold down. I don't see any handles. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe these seats don't fold down. They have to. I'm sure they do. It's just there's no obvious handle. I'm probably missing it. It's probably right in front of me. I don't know if that seat back's fixed or... Yeah, I'm not sure. I can get back there pretty good and vacuum it. I can see the whole behind the seat. See if this one moves. There's nothing back there that I can feel. Gotta be able to put this down. Oh. Yeah, maybe not. They don't. You say they don't fold down. I don't know. That drives me crazy. Why don't they? Why don't all the seats fold down? They should, but yeah, they probably don't. The Tundras aren't the only ones. Some of them are. I don't know why they don't. Maybe it's some kind of safety issue, or even the F-150s. You gotta. They don't make it easy to fold the back seat down on the F-150s. You gotta like reach in there with a screwdriver, or like try to. They don't make it easy. Huh. Well, that's good. I don't look like a complete idiot. The seats don't fold down. You got to be careful with this too. Sometimes this end will scratch. This is this is like a, this is a really easy interior. This is nice. Nice change of pace. There's a morning snack right here. All right. I think that's. Oh, yeah, let me in here. Turn this vacuum off. I think that's all right for the first initial vacuum, which was too easy for a video. Usually it's not that easy. Usually you're at vacuuming for an hour or so. That was nice. That was really nice. The new Tundras, the seats don't fold down either. What the world? Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I do want to get gonna wipe it down with the P&S Express. Need to clean this brush. I still didn't clean it from the Jeep. Scrub Ninja. No, there it is. The Scrub Ninja. All I'll really need is a Scrub Ninja, a brush, and a couple brushes. I'll grab the little toothbrush. It's probably pretty good. I feel kind of drowsy. I shouldn't have. Last night I took some sinus medicine, like the gel capsule, like nighttime sinus medicine. Oh man, I did not want to wake up today. I just wanted to sleep all day. I know better. Whenever I take that, I don't feel that great in the morning. I feel kind of drowsy even in the morning. Sinuses are a little better. Alright, some Express. Express in a spray bottle here. Probably should wear gloves. This chemical, this product's not too rough on the hands. It's not too bad like some. Really not bad at all. Like there's no dirt in the vents. There's not really any dirt down here. It's just dust. I'm really just getting out the dust. A couple areas where you put your arm and touch with your hands needs a light scrub, but the whole door doesn't need scrubbed. There's a piece in here and the door panel's popping out. It's like glued on there. Well, I'm just going to leave that off for now. I'll put that back in. It's going to keep falling off. It's missing the little carpet inserts that go in here. Usually there's little carpet things in there. Alright, let's see if I can get this thing back in here. I'm thinking it's busted. I think one of the clips busted here. I don't think it's going to fit right no matter what. It's kind of wiggling around. Some super glue or something here. We didn't break it, I swear. If we did break it, I don't know how we. I don't know how we did. Yeah, I think it's probably. I imagine some of these other ones are the same. Most of this, I'm just gonna wipe it down. It doesn't. I'm not gonna oversaturate things if they don't need oversaturated as far as having to use the blower on everything. Like these vents look good. I did detail the inside last year. Looks like he kept it pretty good over the past year. This P&S Express is really nice because it doesn't dry out the interior. It's a good, like, just get in there and wipe everything down. Doesn't add any kind of shine. But then again, it doesn't, like, dry everything out to where it looks like you need to add something else. I would say usually, like, a dirty truck interior, usually an average truck interior probably takes 3, 4, 5 hours. It all depends. This one's like, I don't know. Something else just fell. What's this? Not even sure what that is. This one's like, let's shoot in a video, hour and a half with the glass. Not too bad. I don't have to really extract the carpet. The carpet's fine. It's just dust. I mean, you could get a little, like you probably could hit some areas a little harder, but it's not really like necessary. It's not like do or die. It's not going to make or break the detail if I spend a little more time on one area on the inside versus not. It's pretty cold out this morning. I don't know what the temperature was, but like, oh man, turn on the heat. I had a gentleman comment last night, real nice guy or girl, I'm not sure if it was a guy or girl, about how they find it difficult. It would be difficult to watch your videos if they're 2 hours long, which no doubt. When I watch live streams, I'm typically not watching the whole thing. It's like background music or someone talking in the background, or I'm just watching something as I'm eating lunch, or I usually don't sit there. Sometimes I have already. Like Obsessed Garage, I've sat in there for hours and just watched them like wash and talk. Like even this usually needs scrubbed. All this usually needs scrubbed, agitated. This vehicle, no, it's pretty good. Could I, for video content, like if I was shooting a video on how to clean your interior, well, this wouldn't be a good example. But I would, like, for a video previously, yeah, I would scrub everything like you're supposed to. Or if I was training someone, I would go through the whole process, even if there's no dirt there. That way they know the proper steps. This isn't one to really learn the proper steps on how to detail interior, unless it's like a new vehicle. All right, I'm gonna hit the center console here, and then I'll do the center console, then the seat, and then once my towel's all saturated, I'll clean off the pedals. Let me move you. I'll probably move you over here to the other side. It's hardly dirty at all. Hate when I don't rip. Hate's not a nice word, but I try to take them tags off. Sometimes I get in a rush and don't take them off. They always get in the way. I think tomorrow I got like an 88 van coming in for an exterior detail. I think I didn't see it in person. I seen pictures, but it looked pretty nice. Some kind of 88 high top van. I think it was repainted maybe. Four-wheel drive. I think big block. I don't know if it's a wood for engine. I don't know if it's a 351 or 460. I thought she said it has a big block. We'll see. With this product, you don't really want to let it dry on stuff, but if it does, it's not really strong enough where it's going to mess anything up. I would still say not to let it dry on stuff, but this is relatively a pretty safe product from my experience. It's a good maintenance interior, quick detailer, and or like new vehicle maintenance. Or like older vehicles, if you want to play it safe where you're not stripping dyes off the seat. Like a safer interior cleaner. Sometimes, yeah. One time I was detailing back a long time ago when the Dodge Dart came out. I cleaned my brother's seats with an interior cleaner, and the dye on the seats came off. It was like pleather seats, and the dye came off the seat. I'm like, oh man. It wasn't beyond like it wasn't. You couldn't tell, but I could see it on my rag. I'm like, you better start using actual lighter and clean. That's when I switched to like a lighter interior cleaner. Like I can't be doing this to customer cars. That doesn't happen. That was it must have just been like a cheap seat, like really cheap dyed vinyl seat or whatever material it is. This customer cleaned out his center console. It's nice. I forgot to vacuum it. Usually these things are full of stuff. This one's empty, which is awesome. Like mine and my car, that's full of stuff. I try to stay out of there. I almost got to vacuum the center console out. Got a little too much dirt in it to just wipe it. I'll come back and hit that. I'll hit that on my final vac. I'll wipe the center console inside. Just remind me not to forget that. Wipe this side of the console. This is too easy. This isn't even. This isn't even detailing. No, it's nice. I'll take it. I'll take these kind of details any day of the week. It's pretty rare that I get a nicer, well kept vehicle. I mean, dirty vehicles keep me in business. Check out this shifter. All right, now I'm gonna hit this seat. Yeah, cleaning in. Yeah, that makes sense. Cleaning the clean interior is harder to justify the amount, but sometimes like I get clients that um like their interior isn't that dirty. Their interior isn't that dirty from what I typically see. Um, but they think it's dirty. Like I'm like, oh, or like sometimes like I have customers come in for details, and I try to talk them out of it, but they're like, no, I really want it done. It's not. It's just a little bit of dust. Um, for me, it's like, no, this is pretty clean. Like this isn't too bad, but they see it as like really dirty. Like, all right, well, if you want it done. But then as far as my packages, like this is a package deal, so it's um, really he's better off getting the full inside and out instead of me charging by the my hourly rate. Like if he just wanted the outside done, I would just charge hourly rate. But if he gets a package which includes the inside and out, um, there's more value there. So it's like, say I charge, yeah, I don't know, say I charge $100 an hour for a that's my hourly shop rate, that is my hourly shop rate. Um, I charge by the hour, so if they want something that takes a couple hours, it's $200. Or if the outside, say an outside detail takes me 4 hours or 5 hours, so that'll be $500. What I estimate, and then but if they want just the inside done on this truck, say it's well, this truck's not bad, so I still would estimate probably 2.5 hours. So $250. Um, so 250 plus say say 500 for the outside, and then another 250 for the inside, 750. Where my packages is like $500 to $600, all depending on the vehicle. So there's more value just to get the inside and outside done. I do it that way. That way I have at least a whole day's of work, a whole day set aside, or maybe 2 days set aside for work, and it's more value for the customers. Yes, I do make out better if they just want the inside or outside done, and I just go by my straight hourly rate. But the packages, I try to set up the packages so it's like the best value for the customer, and then it fills up my schedule too. The seats, I mean, these seats they look relatively clean, but they do have like down in the pores, there's like that white lotiony looking stuff. Those other seats probably aren't like this. It's not bad, but he would pay if he just wanted the outside done. He's pretty much going to pay the same, like pretty much close to the same amount within $100 or so. So you might as well just get it all. It's the way I see it for this guy is pretty much this interior is free, and he's paying for the outside for the most part. I don't like I don't like letting a car go out if it's just the outside and the interior is like trash. It's hard. I usually do something light. I usually don't let it go out. I at least give it like a vacuum. No matter the detail, whether it's inside or out, door jambs are always hit. Interior and exterior glass is always hit. No matter what package they get as far as interior or exterior. We'll still hit everything, but there's certain stuff this thing doesn't need. Like it doesn't. Like people think they need like leather conditioners and all this stuff on these. As long as you don't hit them with aggressive cleaners, just keeping them with a light cleaner, just keeping them clean. For these type of seats, just keeping them clean without using aggressive cleaners. You don't need to use a leather conditioner on these. You're better off just cleaning them with a light cleaner versus continue to cover up all the dirt with conditioner and shiny stuff all the time. Just a light cleaner. Like people want to get like sometimes customers will come in and they want like a ceramic coating applied to their interior, and I'm like, just try to keep it clean. Your seats already have like a protective coating on them, especially majority of vehicles. There's several that don't, but there's not many seats now that aren't protected right from factory with like a UV protectant or like a whatever they paint the seats with, it's already got like a protectant in it. It's just you got to keep it clean. Like vehicles that have like real leather that are a pain to maintain, or like the King, everyone knows like the King Ranch seats. The seats where if you spill something, it just absorbs into the leather. But most seats now are all, um, it's all mostly fake leather, which is probably better. It's probably actually better to have fake leather than real leather. Honestly, it's in a vehicle that's daily driven with kids and stuff. You're probably better off having what it has. As long as it's not cloth seats. Stay away from cloth seats if you have kids. Adjust the camera again. I feel like I'm missing. Well, I told you guys I was going to hit these pedals. I might come back. I'll come back and hit them. Usually just hit them with a little cleaner and scrub them with a stiff brush and blow them off. I feel like I'm going to miss something because whenever I worked with Todd and I'm detailing with Todd, I always miss stuff. Like as I'm taught, if I talk too much, I start missing stuff. If I talk in the car, next thing you know, we're there, and I'm like, I don't remember driving the past 100 miles. Which is good. I mean, it makes the day and trip go faster. The seat back's like perfectly clean. Just wipe off the dust. Stuff dries nice too. This dries to like a new finish. No shine, no streaks. It's got a light scent to it, but it's not bad. Not sure what. See, it's got some kind of hook on it. I don't know what that is. I don't know what these things are. It's not bad. Not bad at all. still using the same towel. That's rare. Seatbelts are not bad. These here are a little dusty here. Hit the seat side while I'm over here. This is like dog area, like where your dog goes. Like these, you always see dog drool on these two seat corners. All right, this area looks pretty good. It's got one little, guys can't see, it's got one little spot of dirt here on the carpet. This isn't a carpet cleaner, but it'll work. That did the job. Clean this seat here. Well, hopefully this detail isn't too boring. Put you guys up a little higher. Good. Yeah, these auto fiber scrub ninjas, they last a really long time. Like I would highly, if you detail your own stuff, you can probably even get them on Amazon. Auto fiber scrub ninjas, super nice, especially for leather seats. Oh, I'm trying to fit in here. Nicer working inside. If you're working outside on your car and you got to clean the seats, if it's a hot day, you got to do little sections at a time. With here, I probably could do this whole back seat before it even dries. All right, I gotta get down. This is uncomfortable. I do use leather conditioners here. Sometimes I will condition these types of seats, depending on the condition and the customer. But if it's like my own vehicle, I don't condition the. Maybe no, I did it one time, but usually I just hit it with this PNS Express light scrub, and then just do that I would say like every 6 months. Just give the seats a light cleaning. And it's a 2011 Honda Pilot, and the seats are pretty good. It's got a little cloth section in the back here, which my son, puts his feet on there. That part doesn't look quite as good because it's fabric. But tan leather, it looks, I wouldn't say it looks brand new, but just a light cleaning with PNS Express every once in a while makes a big difference. I think when the leather starts to get jacked up is um, from like dirt buildup, like dirt and oil, your body oils or whatever oils. Just I don't know, motor oil or whatever oil, whatever dirt you're dragging into your vehicle. A buildup of that over time. I think that's what probably hurts the materials. Besides like friction, getting in and out, that kind of stuff. Yeah, these seat backs don't need a scrub ninja. Put the seat down. Like if this were my own truck, it would already be done. Like I would just hit it real quick. I wouldn't get in, and I'm not even getting in every crack and crevice. But I would already been. It would already be done. Just spend a little more time because I don't want to. I don't want to leave a bunch of dust in any cracks. I guess this part's not even dusty. But you can still see it. You can still tell the difference where I hit and didn't hit. It's pretty good. Looks good. That looks good. This looks good. This area. This guy's not a smoker, but if there's run into a smoker, this area will be all black. Or just a work truck where they're cruising with the windows down. Headliner in this, I ain't touching it. Headliner's fine. Headliner's fine. I did. Well, last year I painted these. I did. I think last year I remember taking these seats out and I painted the framing, the seat framing, and they still look pretty good. They were getting kind of rusty. The customer wanted me to take out the rear seats and paint the seat frame. They kind of just get like that over time. It's just kind of just how like all the seat frames get. They get like that light surface rust on there. It's not generally because it's like a flood vehicle or someone didn't take care of it. It's just for some reason seat frames get rusty quick. Seatbelt area looks alright. Seat buckles look fine. This one looks fine. Handle. I don't think anyone's using this handle. That looks okay. I do have to hit this door. Didn't hit this door yet. Probably a good time to switch towels. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. Yeah, this door, I mean, you can see a little bit of dust on there. Not too bad. I put the windows down. Put the windows down, that way I don't get any chemicals on the glass. I'm not scrubbing the whole door with the Ninja. Just these tops. Let's blow this out. I don't like to say that's good enough, but that is good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Should think of a different saying from good enough. Like, that's pristine, but then again, it's not. It's satisfactory. Maybe I should keep you guys on this other side. Customer will be satisfied. To this other seat. I got like a little bit of dirt right here. It's good. This one's a little dirty. You get like really dirty seats, usually I'll hit it lightly with the toothbrush, like in these cracks. I don't have to with these. I'm not going to if I don't have to. Then blow them out real good. Blow them out with the air gun. Blow out all these cracks with the air gun once you're done cleaning them. There's like sand in there or whatever else. Someone's gonna watch this, be like, "This isn't even detailing. This guy's just wiping everything down. Didn't even clean the carpets." Like, yeah, I didn't. It's awesome. I don't know if the seats. It is leather on that side. Sometimes these edges, one of the edges, sometimes is cloth, and the other one's leather. These are both leather. I think the guys out there mowing probably start to hear. Usually, when the guy mows out here, I shouldn't even say anything, but it's true. Starts throwing rocks everywhere. I try to pull. As soon as I hear that mower start up out there, I pull in all the vehicles, get them out of the parking lot because rocks just start flying. I don't know if like rocks get in the grass or something, but you just hear them bounce off the door, the garage door out here. I'm like, oh, it sounds so bad. My car's out there right now. Hopefully it'll just get a bunch of chips on it, but it's really bad. Like the first few mows, like he just mowed it for the first time a week or so ago, and that's when it's like after like snow season and snow plows and stuff, you get all them rocks in the grass. And it's just you don't want to go outside when he's mowing because you're probably going to get hit with a rock. All right, that looks good. Let's hit this real light here. Not bad at all. Reach back in here. A little bit of dust back there. I wish I could fold down these seats easily. I did clean back there last year. I did take out these seats. Seat buckles look pretty good. No, they look good. They don't look pretty good. They look good. It's like, is it? Are y'all done? Are y'all done detailing? Well, I think so. Like, are you done or aren't you? Is the job done right? All right, these seat backs. Whew. Need some coffee. What are you guys doing? Like, what are you guys doing today? What are you guys all up to? You guys at work? All right, now we're on the home stretch, which is the seat back, this door, and then the passenger area. It's like this is the easy part. It's all been easy. It's all been easy so far today. Man, I'm getting hungry already. I don't know what time it is. It's my wife's birthday today. We got T-ball tonight, so it's Grayson started T-ball, so it's like pretty often. Like it's like 2 nights a week, and then games are on Saturday. It's kind of I don't know. I guess it's not that much. 2 nights a week, I guess, isn't too bad. But it's fun. It's so fun to watch. It's fun to watch. But her birthday's today, and we have T-ball tonight, so I don't know. I didn't order flowers or anything. Maybe I should have ordered flowers or. I don't know. It's kind of with gifts and stuff, I'll get her something. Like I will. I already got her something, but it's like she sees what I spend. So it's like usually I just get her something where she can say, hey, or a gift card to one of her favorite places. Say, hey, just go get whatever you want, type of thing. That's yeah. With birthdays, it's kind of like yeah. Even Christmas, it's like we'll just get something together, like a piece of furniture or something. I don't know. Like we didn't do this, but like a new AC unit or new roof, new windows. Oh, this one has carpet in it. Ah, shoot. Got it all wet. The other side's missing. This side has it. It's really stuck in there. Maybe I should just let it in there. Yeah, I'll get it out with the air compressor. Oh, we got 9 people watching. That's like a record. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Welcome to the easiest detail ever. I can't even call this a detail, this interior. Usually you can blow these carpets out with the air compressor. This one might be glued in, I'm not sure. I'll just spray a little liquid typically in the bottom if they're not very dirty. That way my brush gets a little wet. Brush gets saturated with some of the product. And I know it's not going anywhere. It's just sitting there, and then I'll come up here and hit some of this stuff. That way I don't need to spray extra onto my brush. This is kind of my paint tray right here. Do a little artwork here. Paint the door handles. It's just dust. It's not even grind. This product's pretty safe to use even on like if any of you guys have like a GM truck. The front doors particularly have an area where if you use too harsh of a cleaner, it takes like the clear coat, like a clear coat protectant on top of the plastic. It doesn't take the black off, it's just like a film, like a light filmy clear coat stuff. And harsh cleaners will strip that stuff off. This cleaner I have had good, like it doesn't take that clear coat off on the GM trucks. I don't know what year it started, maybe like 2000, whatever, 2007 or whenever they changed the body style. Like it's like this top area and then right here on the front. If you're not sure, I usually just tell guys just use water. But this cleaner doesn't strip off. At least for me, it hasn't stripped off that clear coat on any interior. Specifically, not the GM or Chevy or GMC trucks on the front doors. If you do strip it off, it's not the end of the world because I have stripped it off before. It's just once you strip it off, you got to keep stripping it off. Like that way you don't see a noticeable line. And after I did that the first time, like, we got to find something that doesn't strip off this clear coat on the top of the doors. There's a chance if you have one, it's already stripped off and someone already did that, and you can't even notice. This isn't bad. That's the only vehicle that I've seen that. Old Volkswagens, they're real finicky. Get like, you clean it with too aggressive of a cleaner, or sometimes if you don't even clean it, as soon as you look at it and touch it, it's like the plastics get sticky. you don't want to use a harsh cleaner on that stuff, like the center console and little door area components on them old Volkswagens. It's just how they all are. It's kind of just bad material. All right, this door's done. The seat back's good. I wiped down this area. Looks good. This door handle's not dirty. Seat belt. The seats are done. Just got to come to this front area, clean this cockpit area, and then this door. I'll probably move you guys. This looks fine. This looks good. Everything. Lost connection or something. I'm just running off the AT&T plan. My Wi-Fi here is horrible. I can't even run off that. Quirky. I worked 72 hours last week and got off yesterday morning. I'm off today and tomorrow. We'll work Thursday and Sunday, 12-hour days, and then off. Ah, nice. Dig it. I worked 72 hours last week. Shoo, that's crazy. I don't know if I've ever worked. I mean, I'm sure I have. I just never counted, but I know as of recently, I haven't worked 72 hours. That's a long time. That's a long shift. Shoo, 72 hours, man. Thursday through Sunday, 12-hour days shifts. Where do you, or you don't have to say, but like, what do you do? What do you do? I know guys that work that shifts like that. Like one of my friends works at Amazon and warehouse. Another guy's firefighter. But usually them guys work like 24-hour shift, 2 days a week, and then they're done. Weird shifts. You sound like me. I do that. I mow the grass. I'm listening to YouTube. Do the laundry. I try to stay away from the laundry, but when I do the laundry, or I wash the dishes a lot, I'm always watching some kind of YouTube video. $72 hours, man. I feel lazy, man. 72 hours. Crazy. I don't know where to bring you guys into. I'll be over here. I already did the seat edge on the other side. I already did that. I should check the landlord to see if we get some kind of other internet here. Comcast actually came here one time and they were willing to install the internet, but they had to shoot under the driveway. And the previous landlord didn't want that to happen. They didn't want that to be done. I'd be curious with the new landlord if they would allow. I think he would probably allow it. It's just a matter of getting Comcast out here now. Like to get any kind of repair like that done now is, oh, you're lucky to get them out here within a few months because they're so short staffed. Like it took me when my internet broke the last time. It took me, gosh, like 3 months to get someone out here. 2 or 3 months. I thought about like if I could just get some kind of. I don't think they make like that cheap of a hotspot, like a hotspot or like whatever Elon Musk satellite internet is. Maybe put some kind of satellite on the roof or something, where I didn't have to wait on the cable company to come run lines and all that stuff. And probably with like the satellite, you do have the initial like purchase of the satellite and whatever electronics you need, the the supplies. You need to buy the supplies and then have someone hook it up. But I think you could probably take it with you whenever I leave here. I could probably take it with me maybe. Put it on top of my mobile van. I don't know the monthly cost of that satellite internet, and if it's any good for like streaming, or uploading, streaming. This was 12-hour day shift. Still, that's Monday through Wednesday and then off Thursday, and did a 12 midnights Friday through. I work in the electric industry. Let's go. Jeez, that's a lot. In the electric industry. Maybe you know. Can you come hook up them Elon Musk satellites? What do they call that? I don't even know what it's called. Headlights dying. Yeah, 12-hour shifts, that makes for a long day. Especially, like, it really makes for a long day if it's not, like, a busier day. Like, if it's, like, because I remember working, like, 12-hour shifts where it wasn't very busy. That was, like, it just drags out, and you feel like you're there for, like, days. 12-hour shifts where it's, like, busy isn't too bad. If I could run any shift right now, well, if I didn't have kids, it'd be like night shift detailing, because that's like from like I don't know, probably from afternoon until well throughout the night, midnight or so. That's when I'm at like my peak performance. I'm not really a morning, not really much of a morning person. I'd rather stay up late, which I that's probably why I'm not a morning person. I probably stay up too late. Usually go to bed 12, 1 o'clock. I usually don't wake up until 7. But then once you wake up at 7, it's like rush for half an hour to get the kids off wherever they need to go. It's not like wake up at 7 and go slow pace. It's like 7's too late. I slept in. If I sleep till 7, it's like I slept in too long. Alright. I didn't do any of this area here yet. I'll probably actually use a glass cleaner for a lot of this. Right now I'll just do the top of the dash, the glove box, and this side of the console. Um, and then other than that, there shouldn't be too much left to do as far as plastics go. This center or this vent's pretty. It's like this vent actually doesn't even need touched. It's like awkwardly good. Usually vents aren't that clean. The main reason this truck's here is for its the graphene coating maintenance. That's the main reason. It's just like if it's here, while it's here, do you want the interior done? It's part of the package. Might as well get it done. All the 3 and 5 year coating packages usually get a free interior detail, as long as it's not like really dirty. Like if it's really dirty, I won't do it for free. I'll just give them a discount. But usually our big coating details, I do the interior no matter what. No spilled coffee. Oh, I found some dust. A little bit of dust right in there. Alright. Handles look fine. Headliner's good. Everything looks good. Yeah, I think that's good. I do want to hit this radio area. Hit this radio area with some glass cleaner. Typically I use a little bit nicer towels, especially around the radio. I like this center console, or this radio, I know it's aftermarket, like whatever screen this is, Alpine screen, and the backup camera, it's really nice. I think that's a nice addition. I think he just did that recently. Take out the factory radio and put this in. I'm kind of curious, wonder how much something like that is to do. It's nice. It fits pretty nice too. It's not like, it doesn't look like cheap. It doesn't look like it's gonna fall off. It looks really nice. Really well done. You can still, I'm on the, I don't know where you put CDs at. Maybe you can't put CDs anywhere. I guess you don't really need to. Maybe people don't use CDs anymore. Where do you put the VHS? Yeah, no CDs, I'm guessing. Looks good. Looks good, looks good. Top of the mirror. Not bad. Inside this shifter, there's these holes right here. They're really dusty. I'll try to get in there if I can. All right, I gotta do this. I know I still have to do inside the console, and I still gotta do these pedals over here. Let's hit these pedals quick. Six-week rotating schedule. Jeez. Take 32 hours vacation every 6 weeks, so I actually get 2 weeks off in a row. So you look forward to time off. I can't. Huh. Wow. Yeah, I would just. That sounds cool. It just probably takes a little bit to get used to. Nah, it's good that you kind of know your schedule. So if you want to go do something, you know when you can go do it. My brother works. Doesn't work. It's always the same shift, but it's like third shift, night shift. I don't think he likes it very much. he he did work down here at Hearst Potato Chips, and that's where I used to work. Um, but now he works at Y&S. I think it's called Y&S. It's where they make Twizzlers. Like it's a Hershey company. Uh, Works third shift, and all he does is like sleep and work, sleep and work. I don't I don't think he likes. I know he doesn't like it very much. He went from second shift for years, and then the first shift at hers, and then when he moved it to this other company, obviously got to start wherever you can. So they put him in third shift, and I think you would rather work second shift or first shift. I think he might go in at, I don't even know, 10, 10 or something at night, and then he works till I don't even know what time, 9 or 7 or 9 or in the morning or something like that. Gets home, gets something to eat, sleeps until evening, wakes up, eats, takes a quick nap, goes to work. All right, pedals aren't bad. I think that's good. Uh, Maybe these areas here. It's pretty good. I'm gonna do the glass, and then I'll do the final vac, and then I'll hit the center console then too. You're like a noise. What's that noise? Must be someone over on the other side. There's a couple other bays next to me. All right, we're gonna hit the glass real quick. Well, not as quick as we can. Hit the glass, and then it'll be time to do a final vac, and then I'll hit that center console then too. And then hopefully, I didn't look at the clock, but then hopefully it's time for lunch. For glass cleaning, sometimes I'll just use warm water. I'll put my towels in warm water and just use water. If you're working in the sun or if you're having problems with streaky glass, sometimes that's your best bet. Just to use nice warm water and two towels. Whoa, jeez. That's what you don't want to do. You don't want your windshield wipers to come on when they're up. Put the windows up. I'll just leave them cracked a little bit. All right, better put that one down. So yeah, what I use is the P&S TrueView glass cleaner, but sometimes that doesn't work that good either. Worst case scenario, I just go back to using warm water. But I'll show you. I'll kind of show you guys real quick how I clean glass. Just want to get my gloves on. Yeah, make sure you turn the wipers off before. Usually they just stay up and rotate. Usually they don't fall down, but clean that. I do try to use nicer towels if I can when I'm doing glass, or at least newer ones. I'll get this one wet. My green towel will be my glass, like my wet towel. The wet towel I don't have to switch out. The dry towel sometimes I have to switch out eventually. But really, unless it's like a smoker or the glass is really dirty, sometimes you can just use this warm water and that's it. Then it won't dry too quick in the sun. You're not trying to fight, like try to rush before the glass dries. Oh yeah, that's cool. So you're able to go. You were able to go on field trips. That's awesome. I've been doing it for 30 years. So you're definitely used to it since you got married. That's good. That's I guess it would be hard to transition if you're used to something. Like if you have kids and then you switch, and that's awesome. I'm just using a little glass cleaner. This isn't clean. This used to be clean and repel. I need to order more spray bottles. This is just regular glass cleaner in here from P&S. I'll just do these top edges first. It's pretty important, really. Like if you're looking to get them really good, is to have a headlight on. I'm not too worried about perfection on the outside yet because I'm going to have to hit them again anyway. But I want to get this top edge before I roll the windows up. So I'll just do the edges real quick. All right, that's good. Well, hopefully we don't set off the alarm. All right, edges of the windows are done. Roll them up quick, and then we'll just finish them up, at least on the inside. Not too worried about the outside right now. Get a new secondary towel. I switch out the second towel pretty often. I'll go through 2 or 3 doing all the glass because they start to get a little wet and they start streaking. One problem you could have is like if you just did like maybe you did an interior dressing on your plastics, you want to make sure like your towel doesn't keep hitting if you have like a conditioner on the plastics and then you're hitting the glass and your towel's hitting the door and then hitting the glass, you might run into problems with streaks. But since we just used the express cleaner, there's no conditioner on there. I don't have to worry about like oily conditioner getting onto the glass from my towel. Like if your towel hits the door like that, you get vinyl shine all over it. Then you try to clean your glass, and you're fighting streaks. And actually push the towel into the edges. Your fingers kind of push it in there. If you're gonna miss a spot, it's gonna be the edges. Oh, that's a good example. You'll know when it's time to switch your towels once they start leaving streaks of water behind. I don't know what's on this back window. It's got something on it. Glass, can't really skimp on glass too much, especially as far as cleaning it. That's like, that could be like a make it or break it detail. A happy customer or angry customer is the glass good or not? Not talking like water spots and that kind of stuff, but is the glass streaked up from you cleaning it or not? Headlight died. Gotta get a new headlight. Still gotta clean them Jeep seats. I'm not really looking forward to that. I got some use these Miller Tech batteries. They work pretty good. I got a charger over here. I can just throw them in. Should be good. I'm gonna have to swap my towel here once I get done this window. Usually for like the windshield, I always get a new towel for the inside windshield. All right. I could do this back window, like the very back. Seats down. Do you use the same warm water method on the outside windows? Does that work on the bug remains after hand washing? Uh, Not too much. The warm water will help, but like on the outside windows, I usually use like a by now it's no longer my towel's no longer warm. It's all wet now, or just wet and cold. The warm towel doesn't work for too long unless you keep putting it in the sink or in your bucket. But for bugs, warm water doesn't work that well. It's pretty much you got to almost have to use a little bit of glass cleaner on it to break down whatever's in the glass cleaner that breaks down kind of the bug guts. Um, no, yeah, I would still generally use glass cleaner. Like Windex, I don't know. I never really had good success with Windex, but then again, it's been a long time since I used Windex. But yeah, definitely some kind of glass cleaner for bugs. Bugs or like just dirty, greasy glass. It's nice to have a little bit of cleaner on there. Sometimes glass cleaners are like a little too strong, and it just dries too quick. You can't even wipe it off before it dries, and then you're fighting streaks, and then it gets real grabby. Like you can't wipe it because the glass is like really grabby, and your towel just like sticks to it. I usually always use some kind of glass cleaner. It's not too common that I just use water, but I have just used water before, especially if I'm working outside in the sun. Yeah, I think even like bug remover, like bug cleaner, like PNS has. I have bug stripper or like bug remover, and I think the formulation's similar to a glass cleaner. I don't know what exactly the product is that they put in it. I probably should know. Um, but bug remover and glass cleaner, the base properties seem somewhat similar. Whatever whatever solvent is used to break down a bug seems like it's the same stuff they use for glass cleaner. Not always, but some it seems that way. At least with the PNS stuff. These windows are aftermarket. I got tin on them, so it's kind of scratched up looking. Got some weird stuff going on. But I usually do like to clean tinted glass, aftermarket tinted glass versus just regular glass. Seems like it usually wipes up, cleans up nicer. That's good. Ah, this thing's got a sunroof too. All right, I'm gonna hit the sunroof and then I'll switch towels um, before we do the windshield. I use. You said use. On the windshield, I use glass cleaner and magic eraser. Then I use an old piece of clay with glass cleaner as a loop, but always have to reapply the Rain-X. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, no, it's good that I think that's good that you do that. That's um, no, I would say that's good. I Yeah, the Rain-X and glass sealant. Yeah, typically, yeah, same here. I'd have to reapply it every few washes or so. I've also used um like the P&S glass polish it every once in a while. Um, that works pretty good too. But if you're maintaining it like that, you probably don't even have water spots on your windshield. Like this one, I'm sure. This one, I'm sure, has water spots on the glass on the outside. It probably needs just like all polished out, like machine cut out. This one has glassparency on the outside glass, which is just like Rain-X on steroids. Just holds up a lot longer. But it's still not like never needs maintenance. It with the wipers and stuff, it might only last on a daily driver 3 to 6 months. Uh, It all depends on how much the customer uses their wipers and what the weather is like that year. But usually I refresh it every year typically, unless it's like a garage queen that never goes out and never gets its wipers used. No, Rain-X is good. Even that Stoner Clean and Repel is somewhat similar to the Rain-X, but it's like the Clean and Repel is a clean. Well, obviously it's a cleaner and repellent all in one. Uh, so it's not quite as rain repellent as like a Rain-X, but it's pretty good. Like it's pretty good for a quick glass cleaner, and I'll even use it on the inside too. Now I'm all out of it now. That's just the bottle that I'm using, but the Stoner Clean and Repel, or I'm sure Invisible or I'm sure Rain-X has a cleaner and a repellent all in one too, but I'll even use it on the inside. I do have another one now from Stoner, which is here. Let me grab it once. I got it right here. It's this here. I just picked this up. I got a whole case of it because that's how they sell it. Invisible glass. I don't know if you guys can see it. Invisible glass hybrid ceramic rain repellent and glass cleaner. So I switched to this to try out from the invisible glass clean and repel. But this, like with a headlight on, if I didn't put a headlight on or work in this, like if I didn't put a headlight on, it would look pretty good. But it does streak up relatively a decent amount. Like it leaves a film behind. Like it's smooth and it looks good for the most part. But if you're looking for crystal clear glass, it just takes too long. I know it says like keep wiping it until it's clear, um, but it fights you a little bit. Like it fights you as far as streaks go a little bit more. Not so much your typical streak, but like it leaves a light haze behind, where you have to come back through with like a wet towel or glass cleaner and wipe it all over again, like after you apply that. Which I don't. If I want a product like that, like a quick and easy product that that repels water, you just reapply it every time you clean the glass. I don't want to have to. I might as well just do a glass coating if I'm gonna have to go through the whole process of wiping it after I apply it, type of thing. For most people, you probably would never see. You would never see the streaks. But under here, under the lights, uh, I've shaken the bottle up. I tried different application methods. I use good quality towels, and I still have a problem with it lightly leaving a film residue behind. I wish it worked. I wish it worked, but I have a feeling like I bought a case of product that I'm not going to use again. Unfortunately, I'm going to keep trying different methods, but I have a whole case of it. Uh, yeah, I bought a whole case of the stuff. Where is it? I don't even. Oh, right here. I put it all on the shelf. Yeah, I bought a whole case of it, and I'm sure it does last longer, and I'm sure it does repel. I think it's hard. I know, I understand it's hard to have best of both worlds when you're trying to do two things. It's never one thing falls short. But the clean, like the invisible glass, clean and repel, like I have some right over there on the floor there. Like the clean and repel, that works good, and it doesn't streak up. All right, let's get new towels and do this inside windshield. Got the sunroof done. Ah, it is 12 o'clock. Oh man, not too bad of timing. All right, so I got two new towels, and I didn't wet this other one in the sink. You don't necessarily have to, but I spray my glass cleaner right on the towel. We're like running out here. Come on. I like it pretty wet. Like I like it the first. It's barely spraying out. That's why it seems like I'm spraying a lot on. There's a paper towel. All right. Wipe it. Backhand wipe. Hit all the corners. It's got the easy pass Velcro. Towels always get stuck on that. Usually, if you have problems with drying, it's usually on this windshield because you're working in such a big area. Usually split it 50-50, do half of it, then do the other half. Backhand wipe. Continue flipping your towel. Focusing mostly on the edges. Flip the towel again. Give it a last final wipe. If you're not sure if it's clear or not, you can put a light on the outside. Oh. Well, you'll know when you pull it outside if it's clear or not. This thing still has a lot of bugs on the outside glass. I'm going to have to clean this outside glass a lot better. There's still bugs all over it. All right, do the other side of the windshield. Watch out for like this oil change sticker. This oil change sticker, I know what kind of sticker it is, and I know my glass cleaner, it strips the font off the sticker, and then I streak it all over the glass. I remove that oil change sticker because I know the ink's going to come off and make a mess. Sometimes inspection stickers will do that too. And the customer probably wants to know when his oil change is due. If I wipe it off, he might not know. I actually don't mind cleaning glass. As long as it's not raining outside. Like if you're fighting the rain or humidity, I don't like cleaning glass too much then. Today, low humidity on a cool day, glass usually cleans up pretty well. Alright. Not sure if I did this visor over here. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Oh. Alright, put a sticker back. This thing's only got like 59,000 miles. I don't know what year it is. Might say right here. What year is this thing? 214. That's what it says. Manufacturer date 2014. Pretty nice for almost 10 years old. It's only got 60,000 miles. All right, instrument cluster's good, radio's good, all the glass is good on the inside. What is left is final vacuum. Install the floor mats that we cleaned yesterday. I got to clean in the console, and then pretty much the inside's done, wrapped up with. So I think I'm gonna go take lunch right now, and then I'll come back. I'll come back this afternoon. I'll probably get the interior knocked out. I just got to do a final vac and finish it up. But once I start recoating the wheels and cleaning the glass on the outside and finishing the outside, I'll tune back in probably. At least I plan on it, but we'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching this morning. And yeah, tune in later, and I'll catch you guys later. Getting hungry. Had a rock hit the windshield on the 23 Tundra, left a quarter-size starburst, then froze. Oh man, had to replace the windshield in less than 4,000 miles. Yeah, there's nothing worse than having to replace a new windshield. It's not bad. It's not too bad when it's like an old windshield and it's already rashed up, but it's nothing like a new windshield when you've been driving with an old windshield. But yeah, that's no fun. But I'm gonna go get something to eat here, guys. It's 12 o'clock here. I'll catch you a little bit later. Yeah, I'll talk to you. Thanks, guys. I just got to figure out how to sign off here. I'm trying to use this app. I'm not sure how it works. Oh, there it is. See you guys.